Hello, and welcome to this screencast about creating visuals or using visuals in Mathify. My name is Joe Cisco, and I would like to um, share part three of this series. Part one was about the workflow of using images in Mathify, and part two is about how to create those images. And part three, I would like to address a little bit about next steps and maybe invite any of you to become part of a bit of a community where we can sort of share these images and so on. So I generally tutor in the grade 9 and 10 rooms, and I'm often using images such as these. So I'm talking about angles of elevation and depression, right bisector of a triangle, all those fun things. And we work a lot with quadratics and equations of lines. So often what's happening when I'm working with students, maybe in the grade 9 room, sometimes doing an EQAO question, we'll be working with images such as these, which are very, very nice to have the ability to just upload and work with them right away and be able to discuss them. As I said earlier in another session, often what I'll do is I'll put this image on one of the whiteboards and ask the student to navigate back and forth so we can get a really nice view of a large image like this. So all of these images are found on a document that I will share with you to make sure you have a link to later. It's sort of outlined here. You can access all the images in this folder, and there's also the original images here, which we'll talk about more in a moment. There's my contact information, and all of the images are listed sort of down here. So a lot of these are grade 9 and 10 focus. Um, I do have some things about number systems and number lines, and as well I have a folder of formulas. Again, very much focused on grade 9 and 10. So what my hope in terms of next steps is that some of you that are listening will take it upon yourself to say, you know what, I'm a grade 7 or 8 tutor, or I'm a grade 9 and 10 tutor, and I would like to add to this and maybe expand this sort of bank of images that we can share in, by means of a link here as well, but also sharing in our Mathify uh, community in Teach Ontario. So um, again, if I can invite you, this is a folder that I have called editable drawings, where if we were to sort of join this community, we could say, great, we can add to this together. Um, we'll have a number of editors hopefully in here. Then we'll folderize these into maybe grade 9 and 10, maybe grade 7, 8, maybe by subject, but that can be a conversation for another day. So again, what I'm inviting you to do in terms of next steps is to consider joining us as part of a community to add to these images. If you viewed um, the second video about how to create these, maybe you've been inspired and said, okay, I can create these myself. Again, we'd love you to share these. Even if you send me the images, I can certainly add them to our list here. So this document where all of these, the list of all the images are, can be found at bit.ly/math_images. And my contact information, as I said, is joe.cisco23@gmail.com. So if you are inspired to come and do this and join our community, please do send me an email. Send your senior tutor an email. Certainly Patrick, who has sort of generated a lot of interest around this, would certainly help us facilitate that. So thank you for your time, and have a wonderful day.